All right, hello. I just wanted to take some time to walk you through the logistics of your signature assignment and hopefully address any questions that you might have and just provide some clarity as we're now halfway through the semester. People are starting to ask, like, what is the signature assignment? What do I need to do? This is a really good time to start thinking about that and even potentially working on it if that's something that you want to start doing. So what you're going to notice is over on the left-hand side, you will now see a part with your toolbar that says signature assignment. So that is now visible for you to see. And within that folder is everything that you need related to the signature assignment. So the very first thing that you see is this summary sheet. So that's exactly where I would suggest you start, is taking a look at that signature assignment sheet so that you know what the expectations are around the signature assignment itself. So really quickly, this just gives you a high level, what is the signature assignment? You can certainly read through that. But I want to speak specifically more about what you will actually be doing. So we call it an Ag Issue Forum, which really, as you've been going through the semester, we've been talking about different agriculture and food issues. And so this isn't new to you. Like you should know what an ag issue is or a global food issue is, because that's what we've been exploring all semester long. But now it's up to you to think about how you want to address this specific prompt. So it's the year 2050. The global population is now nearly 10 billion people. What agricultural issue do you feel will be the most important for us to combat on a local, national, and global scale? Who are the key players to make change, and what ethical orientation or orientations can you apply to these key players in this specific issue? And then why does this matter, and why should we as consumers really care? So it's similar to the questions that I've been asking you in your discussion boards, right? What ethical orientation is a part of this, and then why is this a food issue? Again, thinking about locally, nationally, and then globally. And really thinking about, too, as well, what you can do to influence some sort of change, right? And hopefully you can kind of think through what that might be. So again, providing some more information here. So you're going to select your food issue. And so we tell you that you're going to sign up for that specific issue within the signature assignment tab. And I will show you here in a second how you do that. You will then create your digital poster in PowerPoint. So I've given you the link here to go in and download PowerPoint for free if you don't currently have PowerPoint. And you're essentially going to put your poster on one slide of PowerPoint. And I'll show you here in a sec as well how you do that. This gives you some specifics like why is this an ethical issue, the orientation, these are the things that you will want to make sure you're addressing on your poster specifically, and then making sure that you're citing those sources. And then the second part of this is you are going to present your poster, and there's a couple of avenues for which you can do that. You can sign up for a Zoom option, which is just a specified time. I'll show you the table with the times associated with that. So you can sign up for a specific time where you hop into a Zoom meeting with other students that have signed up for that specific time. You present your poster, you have a few minutes after where you take questions, and then you're done. If you don't want the Zoom option, you also can do a recorded option. So similar to my weekly videos where I get on here and I explain to you what's going on, you would do something similar. You would present your poster, and then you would upload that recording for your peers to view. That does require, because I also have to grade you on addressing questions, that does require that you go back into that discussion board, that you address any questions from your peers, those sorts of things. And then the final step is just making sure that you submit that digital poster with your presentation, because both elements are a critical part for your final grade for that. So this summary sheet walks you through that. Again, if you have questions about that specifically, please reach out. But as you noticed, the very first step is to sign up for your topic. And so you're going to click right here where it says sign up for signature assignment topic, and that's going to bring you out to a wiki. If you've never used a wiki before, that's okay. They're not too terribly complicated. You are not going to click right here where it says create wiki page. The wiki page has already been created for you. So you are going to, as you see right here, it says click edit wiki content. So as you scroll down, you're going to see right here, there's a button that you can click to then input your information. So what it's going to do is it's going to generate that table. I've given you an example, but maybe you're like, the issue in 2050 is going to be water. And so you might say your name, water crisis, and then give me a brief description, right? The reality is that less than 1% of our water is drinkable, that we can actually get to, right? And so this reality behind less than 1% is fresh water. What does that do in terms of food production, those sorts of things? What is the ethical orientation? So give me just a high level summary of what that topic is, and then you'll hit submit. This will keep track for me of all of our students and what topics they're selecting. You can certainly choose a topic that's already been covered within class, or as you know, you've been going through different current events and things throughout the semester, you may find something through that you're like, oh, I really want to further research this and talk to my peers more about why I think this is going to be a big food issue moving forward. That is worth 5 points, and that is due 2 weeks before the end of the semester. So the due date for that, you just want to make sure you pay attention, because I want to make sure you're on track and that you're working through this. So pay attention to that, because that is a few points to just hop in and say what you're thinking about. The other wiki that you're going to contribute to is the actual presentation piece. Exact same concept. Do not click create wiki. Scroll down, make sure you click edit, and you're going to choose how you're going to deliver your poster presentation. If you sign up for one of these Zoom meetings, be on the lookout after the signups have closed. Be on the lookout for an email from me with a Zoom link so that you can actually connect to the specific time that you signed up for that poster presentation. If you're not doing a Zoom meeting and you're going to record your own video and upload that, just make sure that that's what you're telling me here. If for whatever reason we run out of time slots, I'll be monitoring this, so I'll go in and add more if I'm seeing that students are needing more of one option than something else. So I've tried to be extremely flexible in terms of giving a morning, an afternoon, and evening option, but also giving flexibility for those that can't log in to choose to do it as a recording. So those are the two wikis that you need to contribute to, right? You're going to choose your food issue. You're going to tell me what that is. And then you're also going to sign up for a presentation time, or tell me that you are going to record your presentation and upload it. There's also a rubric attached here. So a lot of students ask me, how are you going to grade this? This walks through specifically how I'm going to grade your digital poster, the design elements, and then as well as how I'm going to grade your actual presentation. So this is really helpful for students to know, how is she going to grade it? What's the time limit for the presentations? That's a common question that I get all the time. So a minimum of 5 minutes as you're looking at this specific rubric. So this walks you through specifically how you will be graded. And then the last thing I've included for you to have access to right now is how to cite using APA format. So you want to make sure as you're creating that poster, you are citing your sources, and this walks you through the specifics on how to do that. I usually provide examples, but we are changing up the signature assignment prompt a little bit this semester, and so I don't want to provide any examples in terms of what makes a good poster, because I don't have any. This is our first go at trying it this way. So for now, if you have questions, Excuse me. Questions, comments, or concerns, or need help navigating what the signature assignment is all about, please, please, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help, and I would strongly encourage you to go ahead and start working on it as we've now surpassed midterm and are approaching the end of the semester. Thanks so much.